Well. Oh, good afternoon. Well, it's afternoon here. I think it's afternoon most of the country right now. Glad to be here on Monday. God, what is today's date? May the 4th. Appreciate everybody that's coming on. A number of people have come on already. I was just thinking this morning about a song that Whitney Houston used to sing. They used to call her the Voice. And one of her songs was The Greatest Love. And the greatest love of all, she said, was the self-love. I've been thinking about self-love today because we're going to do a meditation based upon, just affirming that self-love. But I always wondered how to look at that. And I always said that, love is, among other things, being able to support our own or another person's spiritual growth. Whenever we're doing that, there's love involved in some way, shape, or form because we're growing, evolving, and becoming hopefully better beings. And anything that we do to help us do that is an expression of love toward ourselves or any other person. There's a rule of self-love is to treat yourself like you want others to treat you. Treat yourself like you want the universe to respond to you. And so it always starts with how we treat ourselves, because we create a vibration to attract energy of like kind to us and to our environment. And there's a song they used to sing a while back, you maybe remember. They said, I love myself so much that I could love you so much, that you could love you so much, that you could start loving me. Anyway, I don't want to get into a singing session today. Let's start out by connecting with the daily word for Monday, May the 4th. And it's protected. And it says, I feel God's protecting presence. I feel deep peace and security because I know God is always with me. I call to mind those words from James Dillard Friedman's prayer for protection. The power of God protects me. The presence of God watches over me. While the path of life is a winding one that curves impossible to see beyond, my faith is strong. And even though I cannot predict the experiences that lie ahead, I'm assured that wherever I am, God is. Calling upon divine protection is a prayerful practice that interrupts a cycle of fearful thoughts and realigns my energy. As I pursue the adventures ahead, I intend to live fully and with the belief that I am never alone. I affirm this prayer for my loved ones as well, knowing they too are surrounded by the light and power of divine protection. And the psalmist writes, You, O Lord, you will protect us, you will guard us from this generation forever. So let us feel God's protecting presence. Let us affirm our own identity that we are here to be expressions of this presence. And as we express the highest and best of who we are practicing, self-love. We're affirming our own spiritual growth. We're affirming our own development, which is in tune with what the universe is about, us continuing to evolve. And so I just invite you now, as we prepare to engage in meditation, become still. And begin by taking a nice breath, deep breath. And releasing. Sure that you're in a nice, relaxing position. yet alert at the same time. Know that you're free of distractions. You're focused on the here and now. And so we take that very first act of self-love in this moment. And it can be something as simple as our ability to breathe at will. And in all kinds of ways. And appreciating every breath. Our breath has been here and with us our entire lives. Changing as needed to demand and meet the demands of whether an exciting circumstance and flowing effortlessly when we are at rest. Let's take a few breaths deeply right now. And know that when we do, it's a proven way to change our bodies and minds for the better. Let's take in that breath and release. Let's inhale again, feeling rejuvenated and invigorated by the breathing. And release. Let's take one more intentional deep breath. And release. Know that every breath that we take is an act of self-love. We pause to feel this loving presence. And each time we exhale, we complete in resting in our relaxed state. We let our breath flow at a place and a pace without any effort from this point on. And by doing so, we are demonstrating that we're capable of that self-love. Let us honor ourselves by relaxing the mind even further. Notice now how your thoughts are rising in your mind, one after the other. See them come and see them go. Some thoughts linger for a while. Some thoughts come only for just a few moments, a split second. If you can really focus, you will notice even smaller thoughts, such as describing the world around us that's going on right now. Or labeling the things in our immediate environment. Even allow your hearing to be super alert now. And focus on any sounds that around you that you are aware of. Maybe you can hear the sounds of your breath. If you're outside or have a window open, you can hear nature. Or maybe you're on a street where cars are passing by. Just go from sound to sound, focusing on one at a time. And then you stop focusing on any particular sound and allow all the noises and sounds around you to come in equally. And when you hear them, they almost act as tiny waves of relaxation, calming your mind. We accept as good. Your mind relaxes when you activate your senses on your command. Let's take an intentional breath now. And continue to relax and rest in this presence. We know that we practice self-love when we observe the mental chatter. And know that to have great self-love, we must expand the good things we feel about ourselves and challenge any negative thoughts as soon as they arise. So hear yourself saying, when I fully love myself, I'm able to fully love others. Deciding to love yourself is a wonderful agreement. You're saying to yourself each day, I allow my love for myself to grow more and more. I am worthy of love. And I honor the joy that comes along with it. Deciding to love myself unconditionally, no matter what happens, to make us feel wonderful. We know that we are deserving because we are children of the Most High. And we get to the point where we say that loving myself is easy for me. And the more I love myself, the better my entire health. I love every moment of my existence. Every part of me makes me who I am. And it is encompassed with the divine love itself. So we end this time knowing that we are always worthy. And as we support our own personal and spiritual growth, We are practicing the power, the presence, and the love of God by first loving ourselves. So it is, so we let it be. We rest in that for a moment. And in this moment of relaxation, we take in these words as we've been saying throughout this time that we have been going through and navigating this experience collectively. This experience of opportunities as we navigate through the COVID-19 by affirming that we are in the presence of pure spirit. Our entire planet is immersed in truth that love, life, health, and wholeness is our very essence. We radiate our wholeness as we draw on the one and only source of life, the Spirit of the living God. The Spirit pours its quickening life into each person and our planet as we turn our attention to Spirit's healing presence. We trust Spirit. We trust Spirit to restore us to harmony and health. And know that everything not in alignment with that harmony and health returns to the nothingness from which it has come. We give thanks for this. We are grateful. And so it is, and so we let it be. Amen. Ashe. Well, remember to treat yourself as you wish the universe to respond to you. And treat yourself so that you continue to grow, develop, and unfold and unleash who and what you are here to be. Peace and blessings. I'll be back tomorrow, same time, same bat channel. Bye-bye.